Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been way too long. According to my research, according to my my thing. I'm looking at it and it looks like week 50 was uploaded 3 weeks ago. So around that, probably closer to 4 now. So my deepest apologies. But you know, it was the end of the year and as a business owner, you got to do end of year stuff and which has already put me behind for the beginning of the year for more videos. But that's okay because I will catch up and we'll actually get ahead this time so that I'm doing what I talked about I was doing. Anyways, I'm rambling. So, and also during that whole end of year stuff, we had some really exciting, crazy things happen. And so I will get into that because I talk about it or I write about it. I do something in it with this planner. Anyways, I am merging the last 2 weeks of 52 weeks of Halloween into one video because the videos were so short to begin with. And I just figured that would be a great way to wrap up this project so that we can move on to the next one. So hopefully I don't do that. So it looks like there won't be exactly 50 videos in the playlist. It should be 48 because there was one video that got corrupted and then obviously this video is merged into 2. But still, 52 weeks of Halloween. I absolutely adored doing this project, you guys. Adored it. It gave me something gave me something to look forward to every week and got the creative juices flowing because not all kit is made the same and sometimes I would have to bring in functional stickers or do something else or really like figure out what I wanted to put in this planner so it wasn't repetitive. So I do absolutely love this and I think it's a great way to use up your stash and kind of just experiment with other ways of doing things and with other kits without committing to that style in, say, your regular planner, the one that you love. So, without further ado, this is week 51 of 52 weeks of Halloween, and I am using a kit by a Glam planner. So, I've used a few kits from Glam Planner. She came out with a lot of Halloween kits as well, and I adored so many of them. And this one is very much like a home aesthetic looking kit. I love how she does double boxes, and I will be honest, the reason why I got this kit was because of 2 boxes. It would be I guess 2 boxes? I don't know. Well, I guess you could say that. So one of the boxes is the very last box I use in this video, and then also the double box because it's this thingy right here. It's this farmhouse looking thing. Oh, it's so pretty. And so what I wanted to do is I didn't want to move it upwards too far. You know, and take up all that space because I did have things that I wanted to put on the weekend before, but you know, I didn't know exactly where to put it. So I ended up layering it over that bottom washi, which is just fine because then it gave me those 2 full box areas to work with for everything. So this farmhouse is like, yes, so excited for it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if I sound a little overexcited right now, it's because I kind of am. I have had a really great day today, like a really fantastic and spectacular day. But I got my new mattress in. I'll probably talk about this again in another video, but it was high time that we got a new mattress. I have been sleeping very, very poorly lately, and my side of the bed has actually like springs broken and it's just awful. So I ordered me a new mattress and I'm super excited to sleep on it tonight. Hopefully tonight. I don't know. I might let it sit out because it's one of those ones you order online, all those jazzy things, and yeah. So I might sleep on it tomorrow night. I don't know. Anyways, I digress and I segue into a whole other conversation, except what I'm supposed to be talking about here. So, with this kit, excuse me, I'm talking way too fast that I'm getting too much going on. Whew, Woosah. Time to calm it down. Slow it down. All right. So with Glam Planner kits, because she does glossy paper, and I'm not a fan of writing on glossy paper, I'm fine with the washi and the full box being that way, but I really I'll just pull out other functional stickers. So I went ahead and I pulled out functional stickers to use with this. So I pulled out the half circle scalloped boxes from Beyond Paper Flower because I have so many of them. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm really always scared to use them because I love sharp corners. I love squares. Circles are just, there's too much of a variation to go up. I don't want to cover that. So, oh my goodness, I'm struggling here. Anyways, it's been way too long since I've done this, and now I'm going to probably lose my voice. It is, I got a drink. I'm going to take a drink. Okay, that should help. Anyways, this is not, when I do voiceovers, it is like the real deal thing. So, if I was filming this like live action, it'd be the real deal thing, so that's what you get. That's what you get when you come to my channel, is when I do voiceover, it's a real deal thing, because I don't have time to edit everything. So, I have time to speed things up, and I have time to give you my voice. That's about it. So, back to the scallops. I always feel weird using them because I don't feel like I can use a character sticker with them because I don't want to cover up that scallopy goodness. So, but I use them in this spread, and it looks amazing. Okay? So, I found neutral shades that were going to match, and I love it. There's two that I use that I don't really like in this kit, but yeah, it's okay. It works just fine. So on Monday, I ended up finishing Christmas cards. Yes, we were late getting Christmas cards out. I should show you guys what my Christmas card was. If I remember, I will share it in my Facebook group because I think that would be the best place. It was very much a 2020 quarantine type thing. Anyways, and then I moved on to a full box. It was also a working day, like all day working day. And then I did some TV binging with the kids to have some time. Needed to read the book for TPC Book Club. And then we ate out that night. So, well, it was just one of those nights where we just kind of chilled and had a good time. So, I believe it was also a Taekwondo night. I don't remember, but, you know, I have it in other areas that I would do. So, yeah. Moving on to Tuesday, doing my normal thing of putting the full box up at the top. That kitty is so cute. I just want to just rub my fingers through that kitty fur. It's so cute. Okay. And on Wednesday, so like I said, I'm using these scallop boxes. So, if you are a scallop lover, or these half-scalloped circle boxes, whatever you call them. If you're a lover of them, you're going to love this spread because I really use them. But I also pull out stickers from my monthly functional sub collection, which if you don't have a monthly functional sub, you need to get you one. We open spots up on the 5th. They close on the 17th. It is one of the best things you could ever have in your stash. Why? Because when you run out of when you're using a kit and it doesn't have enough functional stickers, you can pull it in, or you can opt to just buy the full boxes and washi and date covers for a kit and augment with the monthly functional sub. Or you could be amazing and use it on your monthly spread, or you could just use functional stickers throughout and character stickers. No deco full boxes or anything like that. So yeah, if you don't have one, you should get one. I am going to segue off that into a different subject later on because I want to see what your thoughts are. Let me finish this up and we'll get back to that. So it was payday. And so that meant I had to have the balance books and had to have a finance stock because it was getting close to Christmas, so we wanted to get it done and over with. And that is still what I look like when it comes to finance stock day. I'm just kind of like, we do it every month. We're making progress in so many areas, but it's still just jeebies. So Steve, if you're watching this, it doesn't get any easier for me. It probably never will. I'll probably be 65 and still having finance talks with you and still getting freaked out over it. Yeah, it is what it is. That evening I had one of the ladies from my church come over and we visited for a little while. That was awesome. She's an amazing lady. Tuesday night we had Taekwondo. That was for Aiden only. And it was also a work day. So I had been working on still Black Friday orders and finishing everything up. Was I working on Black Friday orders? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I don't have my regular planner with me here. I don't have my regular planner here. No, I was still working on some Black Friday orders. But anyways, and starting to get things ready to shut down for the second half of the whatchamacallit, the month. Okay, on to Wednesday, put the full box down at the bottom. I had a 0900 call with my bookkeeper so that we could get started on some things. And long day of work again. And then we had dance and taekwondo that, excuse me for the hiccup. My goodness, that came out of nowhere. Good thing I felt it before I made the big old hiccupy sound into the microphone, which would be absolutely horrible and embarrassing. Had dance and taekwondo. Oh, before I forget, if you are new to my channel and you see the character stickers that I'm putting down, I always put them down in shop orders. So if you see a character sticker and you want it, that was going to be a bad boo-boo if it didn't stay. But whew. That way you can just kind of see where it is. If you see the same style of sticker on later on in the week and I used it beginning, then I won't redo it. But anyways, and that Wednesday evening had a meeting with one of my church leaders to go over things, and then moving on to the second half of the week. So while I'm here doing this, because I know it's going to take me for a minute to do things, the thing that I was going to talk about is this monthly functional. I know a lot of people are strictly on a budget, and I was thinking of doing maybe a small series. Let me know what you think about this. A small series of how to make your stickers stretch for you by utilizing a monthly functional subscription and a mystery kit. I can go over the mini options or I can go over the full options. It doesn't matter, but I can show you how to make it stretch so that you can have stickers to not only do your monthly view, but also your weekly views, and just kind of make things stretch so that you don't feel like you're being left out of anything or anything like that. So let me know if you think what you think about that, and if you want to see it, I'll start thinking about some things, because I do have leftover monthly functional subscriptions and mystery kits that I can utilize for this project. So on Thursday, it was a huge shopping day. Had to go to Best Buy. We bought ourselves, I say we, but it was me going to all these places while FaceTiming with my husband so he could see, because he's not allowed to travel. But so went to Best Buy. We bought new appliances. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We went to Best Buy to look at appliances, found some that we really, really liked, but then we went to Home Depot to see what they had. That was a disaster. And then we went to Lowe's to see what they had, and that was a horrible disaster. Best Buy gave some of the best customer service in the world. And then because I was over in that area, I went to Bath and Body Works to grab my mother-in-law her Christmas present. She loves to, she had a stroke a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago now. Almost 8 years ago, and she loves to have lotion to rub on her feet and everything because they get really, really dry. And so I went to Bath and Body Works and loaded her up on some lotions there because she really loves them. And then we had dance that evening. And then my husband and I did a DNA test. We spit in our tubes in our respective states, and we sent it off, and our results came in, and we looked at it, and cross-eyed, befuddled, confused was definitely there. I don't know if many of you know, but I am, I only know my biological mother because she's the one that I live with, and my stepdad adopted me when I was 14, 15 years old, right around there. I don't remember because I'd lived with them since I was 5. And I found my biological father through this DNA testing. What are the odds? And I found out that I have a half-brother. And I found out that I have many more uncles. And I have other grandparents that are excited. And yeah, it was a very confusing and weird time because the chances were always there, but I never thought, what are the odds? that I would have seen that. So that was crazy. So on Friday, we went and ordered lumpia for an event on Saturday. I went on a morning walk and cooked breakfast for everybody, and then went back to Best Buy to buy the appliances. So we bought a new refrigerator, new stove, new microwave, and a new dishwasher, because our refrigerator is dying, and our stove is dying, and our refrigerator is broken, and the microwave is door is slightly broken. So we're like, you know what, let's just get it all and do that. And so I went back, and Merry Christmas to me is what that was. So, and then I had to go on a Walmart run, and then that evening was my daughter's recital. They filmed it in advance, and then we go to a local drive-in that's a couple cities over. It's about 30 minutes away, and they showed up on the drive-in screen, and we watched the recital from there. So that was fun. On Saturday, it was Taekwondo graduation for all of my children. Mainly the younger two boys. So we now have a brown black belt and a brown belt in the family that graduated, along with my oldest is a blue belt now, so he's getting really close. So we had Taekwondo graduation, and then I did have to do some work that day, and then my oldest had a Christmas party with all of his Taekwondo friends at the Taekwondo studio, and that's what we ordered the lumpia for, and then we made meatballs as well, so that, you know, they actually had some food. And then it was a relax and chill day, because we'd been run. So on Sunday, went out and visited my in-laws so that I could deliver their Christmas presents and see how they were doing. They had been sick for a little bit, and so they didn't want us to come over, and I just, you know, but now was a good time. So we went over there and visited, and then I came home, and it was a work day. And this one is where I just put some glitter headers down, add this other full box. This is the full box that I love. I'll move it up in just a second. There you go. And followed by glitter headers. And that's all I'm going to do for this spread. I'm not going to add anything more into the sidebar, because there really isn't anything to add. But then I go ahead and I clean up, because I didn't want those sticker sheets all over the place as I zoomed out to show you this spread, and I love it. It looks amazing. So I'm going to roll right into week 52 of this 52 weeks of Halloween. This is the very last week. I have been waiting to use this kit. This kit is from Sweet Bean Plans. I absolutely love the Haunted Mansion. It is one of my favorite rides, partly because it's just one of those rides that you just get to just chill and just have a good time with, especially if it's hot. So I just love going and just sitting, and it's just nice. So this is her hand-drawn kit, and so I know that I did another Haunted Mansion one earlier from like Glam Planner, and I had this one at the same time, but I knew that this was going to end my 52 weeks of Halloween. This was a kit that I knew was going to end. So I love it. And I have some washi from her that's Haunted Mansion colors and styles and all that stuff. So I bring out the functional stickers in this one for sure, because I only buy the full boxes and washi sheet from Sweet Bean Plans, and then I augment with any of my monthly functional subscriptions. And so not last year, but the year before, we did a rainbow palette where we did sheets of just shades of color. So we had, 7 different variations you could get. So you'd have the red, and then have 3 different shades of red, and orange, and 3 shades of orange, and so on and so forth. I still have stickers from that, because I had so many OOP sheets left over, and I take the OOP sheets for myself to use, and we had so many left over. It was insane. So this ends on the 27th. I do know that obviously it doesn't end on the 31st of December, so I'm not going to make this a 53 weeks. I thought about it, but I'm not going to. So this does end out as far as the full weeks, and I do have plans to do a video here where I go through week by week, and I tell you what it was, and I tell you my thoughts about it, whether I like the kit, whether I'll go back to the shop, what I would have done differently, or who knows, or maybe just a flip through. I'm gonna do a flip through video. See, these are the shades of blue that I was talking about. So I definitely use the blues a lot. And so it was for our shop anniversary in September that we did the that we did the like darker rainbows, and then for like Black Friday we opened up like the pastel versions. So I have like the darker blues and then I have the lighter blues, and I love them. I'm thinking of doing that again. I don't know if it'll be this year. It'll probably only be for one or the other. Like I'm not going to do it for both again, I don't think. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I always bring back exclusive palettes every year to the vault sale that happens in September, and then again for Black Friday, because I believe in functional stickers. Okay, so normally I have my washi cutter out, but I really wanted to use this brass ruler that I got in a subscription from a shop called Lil Some Things, and I adore it. It is the best washi cutter. Like, I love my washi cutters, but that thing is so sharp on the edges. It was like you pushed it down, you lifted that washi up, and it was slicing. It was so nice. I didn't have to like grab my slice tool or anything. So that was very nice. So, yes. Okay. I'm going to keep kind of rambling because all through this I'm kind of like setting everything down and figuring what I want to go out, because I wasn't settled on which shades of blue I wanted to use just yet. I have run out of my purples because I've used so many purples in the past, but I've ran out of my purples. Probably should just print me some new purples. But yeah, so this ends up being very blue heavy, which is fine. And I really just mark one or two things a day. This is nothing like extensive because most of this week was just enjoying like family, but really just like I did a lot of shopping and stuff, like a lot of shopping, and so I was exhausted. The crowds exhaust me all the time, and we watched way too much TV. That's really what it was about. So the kids had a taekwondo camp, a 2-day taekwondo camp, so they went there, and then I went and did some more shopping. When did I get my hair cut? I got my hair cut that week, but I didn't put it down. I'm looking at my other calendar here because I went shopping, but I got my hair cut and I took my daughter with me. I took my daughter with me to get her haircut too. Yeah, on Monday. That's what I thought. I totally forgot to put down that I got a haircut. Sorry, I had to kind of turn, so it got kind of muffled there for a minute. Anyways, on Monday we got haircuts. I cut my hair off like a lot, and my daughter cut off a lot of her hair, and then we did more shopping. So there was like nothing happening there. Tuesday there was more taekwondo camp for the kids, for the boys, so they went there, and then I went and did a whole bunch of shopping at Costco to get stuff so we could have our Christmas Eve dinner. So I cook the same kind of things I do for Thanksgiving on Christmas Eve, so that way for the next couple of days I don't have to cook, and that way we're just great. So see, this is the washi that I'm talking about. Oh, I love that washi. Did more shopping on that day, so I really sucked at it this year with making sure that Christmas gifts were bought early. Normally I do. Nope, I waited till the last minute. And partly because nobody told me what they wanted. Like, their lists were constantly changing. They couldn't settle on anything. It was just insane. So, if you remember about me talking about just earlier about how I found my biological father on 23andMe, well, my husband and I had been having lots of daily conversations about it because I had lots of mixed emotions about everything. And we finally decided that it would be best for me to reach out to all three of them that I had that would allow messaging on the website. And I reached out to all of them. So I reached out to my biological father, I reached out to my half-brother, and I reached out to my biological grandmother. Got lots of response back from my biological grandmother. Biological father was a little freaked out because how he had found out that he had a son was through 23andMe. So there's like a whole bunch of like things going on there. But anyways, he had his brother activate it, and his brother, and I started talking and figuring things out, and then I would talk to my biological grandmother and everything. So that was quite interesting. That was an interesting Christmas gift of like overwhelming, hey, surprise, I'm here. Just to clarify, yes, I have been in contact with them and stuff, but nothing more than that. So it's been, interesting, just taking it slow. There's no handbook for this, you guys. So, like, this is all just, like, crazy stuff. So we talked about it on Christmas Eve day is when I actually sent the emails to them, and 2 of them answered, and then my biological uncle, like, I don't know how to refer to these people, so it's like feeling like all weird and discombobulated. But anyways, I sent emails, they answered them, and we had conversations. That's the end of the story. But I also started to feel really exhausted and just not feeling well. Ended up getting dinner cooked for everybody, but it was after dinner, and I didn't really eat anything, but I just was not feeling 100%. I was just done. Friday was Christmas. Merry Christmas. So we always do it where no matter who wakes up, there's no presents until everybody has had breakfast. So I always get dressed because I don't like to be in pajamas for very long. I know, shocker. Most people love to be in pajamas, not me. So I get dressed, and then we all have breakfast, and once that's done, then we can do presents. So then we went ahead and FaceTimed so that we could open up presents together as a family. And then one of the games that they got was Just Dance for the Nintendo Switch, and we played. Oh my gosh, that is the best game ever. Like, I love having teenagers. I love having kids who can move and do it. Like, we will often put my husband on FaceTime, and we will compete it out, and he just laughs and laughs. There have been some funny ones. On Saturday, took the boys to get haircuts. They definitely needed them. And then in that area right there, I knew, because I, knew that I wanted to use this sticker, so I went ahead and I put it there right in the weekend area, and then opted to do the washi a little bit different in that area. Put a quarter or appointment label, and it was really just a relaxed day on Sunday. Moving on to the sidebar, go ahead and put this last full box down, and I've got this area, and I definitely wanted to write something in this area because this was such a this was a week that needs to be remembered. So I ended up taking a quarter box and trying to, I bounced between which ones I wanted to do, but I settled on a quarter box and ended up writing in the word memory, because I wanted to remember what happened this week, because it was such an emotional week of all sorts of emotions. And so I put that down, and then I just wrote, reached out to biological family and half brother. They are excited. Like I said, I've been in contact with them. I've talked with them. And they've been right up front that they are excited that they have found me, which is the total opposite of anything that I could have imagined. So I'm sure there will be other discussions and things to be. But that's it, guys. That's my 52 weeks of Halloween, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.